So about Nelson's latest album, Peace Out, our 25th anniversary year. The person to tell you about that is Gunnar.
Peace Out is actually Nelson's last record that'll ever be made. We actually began our career with the After the Rain album, which has become somewhat of a favorite with melodic rock and roll fans. And what we wanted to do is we actually wanted to sum up our career with the big rock trip that we've had with a record that's going to encapsulate everything we've learned in the last 25 years.
You're thinking life is a ball and chain now.
Our first video and our first single is a song called Rockstar. And Rockstar is really written out of the philosophy that being a rock star is a state of mind more than a state of being. The lyrics actually kind of hint at we were inspired by seeing some cat pull up next to us at a stoplight, and he was blissfully stuck back in the 80s, and he had a car that was just falling apart, but he was rocking out to his favorite music. We couldn't hear what he was listening to, but he was having a great time.
Spread my wings and fly like a hero-parading rock star. I'm struck round like my girl's a supermodel. My car's a limousine.
I mean, we've been at this long enough to be called classic rockers now, which is really freaky. You know, that's a lot of shows. That's a lot of miles. It's a lot of songs.
So our first record was actually the last album on our label at the time to be released on vinyl. I mean, we remember vinyl. That's where back in the day really comes from, is being proud of these songs that have become our friends throughout the year, and throughout the years, and really go forward and stuff, being proud of where you come from.
This is an important album for Nelson. Not only is it our final album, but I think there was an awful lot about what we went through in our journey in music with our rock band, and the fact that we fit into our own category, which made us, I think, by and large, at least in the States, kind of easy to take shots at. You know, we always wanted to be kind of a chick band, kind of like what Bon Jovi did and that type of thing. And it was easy for the black t-shirt, 12-year-old boys to take shots at us. I'm fine with that. I didn't start playing guitar so I would impress 12-year-old boys. But the fact is, this album, I think, appeals to both the male and the female. It's a perfect blend of that, because Gunnar, frankly, has become an amazing guitar player in the journey that we've taken over the last 25 years. Believe it or not, nobody knows this, he started as a drummer. And the Nelson album, After the Rain, he was playing very competent guitar only after having played about 3 years. And 25 years later, he's world class, and he knows his way around the studio. So I thought this was a really important album to kind of finish the sentence that we both started together, that I think Gunnar still had a little bit more to say with our sound, and I think this album does it justice.
We've gotten to the point now where, as far as making a Nelson record is concerned, we know what the other is thinking, and life still happens. Matthew and I are out there playing at least 100 dates a year. And in between doing that, we've got families, and we've got responsibilities I suppose you don't have when you're starting out your career. You're 18 years old, and you can be on the road for years at a time. This is one of those things that, just like when we made Lightning Strikes Twice, that to us was a record that needed to be made. It was like the follow-up record to our first album, After the Rain, that never got a chance to be made because grunge happened. And then this particular record was really kind of like our swan song. We really wanted to pull out all the stops on this one and make the best Nelson record we could as a statement to say, peace out.
To do without those songs